You guys, Honest Ave passed me the blunt multiple times and I just passed it on to the next person. Ave was sitting right next to me on the couch at one point and we just broke out into song. It was like a campfire movie experience. I come home and then a few days later, it's hash bash time.
Supposed to be here, man. 11 ways to get better. Salud. Baby, I've been reminiscing about the old days. I'm restricting me from slipping back into noise. I got all the way to everyone's faking when I'm surrounded by some serpents. Hot in the smoke from cigarettes. I know you're a good girl, I'm a fucking mess. I get up when I'm stuck on the floor. My parents did teach me love, but I know how to divorce. I drive before me, dreaming, driving a Porsche, and I should probably get some help for all the things I ignore. Sing it! Can't be without you like that. When you fucked up other girls, you can't hear me cry.
Without them, you're sick and we both know why. Pint after pint till the well runs dry. If only you love me like you love getting high. I can't let you go. I try, but I always know. I wish you was holding me close. Can't be without you, I'd rather overdose. I can't let you go. I try, but I always know. I can't let you go. I try, but I always know. I wish you was holding me close. Can't be without you, I'd rather overdose. I can't let you go. I try, but I always know. I wish you was holding me. Can't be without you, I'd rather overdose. Please don't walk away. I'm too high, please don't look me in my face. You lose faith with every pill I take. I can't be without you, I'd rather die today. You're too blind to see you have a disease. You love pills and whiskey more than you love me. Pint after pint, erasing our memories. If only you loved me like you love smoking weed. Sing it! Please don't walk away. I'm too high, please don't look me in my face. You lose faith with every pill I take. I can't be without you, I'd rather die today. You fucked up on the pills, you can't hear me cry.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up? I'm Sydalexandria. I've got a YouTube channel. I've been posting one video every week for the past over 6 years. So I've got over 300 videos now. Some are short, some are long. We talk about aliens, astrology, past lives, all sorts of cool stuff on there.
So awesome. So where are you at right now?
Right now, I'm from Michigan. I'm from Ann Arbor. So right now I've got 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, but that's how I get my clients. I do like intuitive readings, mainly about like past lives, just aliens and other stuff.
So awesome. So where can we follow you at?
Yeah, YouTube, Sydalexandria, Instagram, Sydalexandria, and then my TikTok is Sydalexandria on YouTube.
Perfect.
That's what it's called.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I can't wait to watch it. I love
Eat the pussy and munch on the ass at the hash bash.
Bitch, give me some head. Don't waste the protein features, guys. Check it out.
I went to the Honest Ave concert and Hash Bash the past week, and it was so much fun. I feel like I should start off at the beginning. So there is a festival in Ann Arbor, Michigan every year. This was like the 54th annual Hash Bash. Basically, it's one day a year, the first Saturday of April, where the cops could care less if you are smoking. They don't care how old you are. They don't care what you're doing, if you're selling mushrooms. As long as you're not hurting anybody, they really don't care what you're doing.
There's some annoying officers that will give you parking tickets if you're not careful where you park, but this is so crowded it is very hard to find parking spaces. Now, when I was a teenager a few years ago, I went to a few different hash bashes. In 2017 and 2018, it was pretty much me and my friends smoking out of a bong on a bench, while college students at the University of Michigan walked by with their textbooks, giving us these interesting looks. But now it is like a huge deal. There's the hash bash cannabis cup, whatever the heck it's called. There's some kind of scavenger hunt. I don't know what that's all about because I don't smoke anymore. Last year, I went to Hash Bash. I carried around a little sign. Maybe I'll show you guys. Talk to me about aliens, astrology, past lives, something, something. I'll put pictures up on the screen so you can really see it. And it was cool. It was a real accomplishment for me that I went to a festival all about marijuana after thinking I would never stop smoking just because it's so wonderful. It's an amazing plant. I loved it. My body really needed it. Like, it used to help me with my headaches. It helped me with my nausea. It helped me with my pain. If you want to call it fibromyalgia, you can call it fibromyalgia. But looking back at it, it was really just ascension symptoms, anxiety and depression manifesting into physical pain. But once I was pregnant, my hormones all shifted like perfectly. I don't know how I would have stopped smoking if I didn't get pregnant, to be honest. Maybe if I just stopped doing it and started taking supplements and stuff, maybe that would have helped. I don't know. But for me and my journey, I stopped smoking because I didn't want to pass that on to the baby, you know? I thought for sure as soon as I popped the kid out that I would want a blunt, but that's just not what happened. Then I thought, you know, maybe when I'm done breastfeeding, then my hormones might go back and I might feel like I need it again. But after like over 2 years of breastfeeding, I still didn't feel like I needed it. So I haven't smoked. Really nothing against it. It's just time consuming, money consuming. So why do it if I don't have to? Anyways, I was pretty proud of myself last year that I was like, wow, like hundreds of people tried to pass me the blunt or the joint or whatever. And I was like, nah, thanks. And I was really touched by the fact that everybody was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, the conversations last year were really great. Like, I explained why I don't smoke anymore to multiple different people last year because they were interested to know, and we had conversations about sacred geometry and extraterrestrials and astrology and past lives and energy and the Akashic records and conspiracy theories and holistic health and all of this cool stuff. Also, last year in 2014, I went to a concert for the first time in so long. The only concerts I've been to in my life have been the Cheetah Girls with my mom, Hannah Montana with my mom and a couple of my friends and their moms, One Republic with my friend and my mom and I think my aunt. And then last minute I went to a Machine Gun Kelly concert with my friend in 2019 after I graduated high school and I lost my car in Detroit. So the Honest Ave concert I went to a few months ago in October of last year was the first concert I had been to in over 5 years. I went with one of my friends and I was so hyped. It was Mod Sun, Lovely the Band, Honest Ave, and No Love. It was so cool. My favorite part of that concert was actually watching Mod Sun backstage, look at the audience, and I swear look at me in particular just jamming out, knowing every word to every song. I really became a Mod Sun fan at that point, listening to his music before the show to learn the songs that I thought he was gonna play. I love Andrew, the No Love guy too. He's a vibe. Flash forward to 2025, I ask my friends, you know, who's going to the Honest Ave concert? And Deadeye Two Tongues tells me, yeah, let's go. So we go to the show in Grand Rapids and it was so cool. We hung out with Z before the show. Z came over to our Airbnb because Alex knows Z. Alex is Deadeye Two Tongues, by the way. Z got us these like backstage green room passes. So Alex and I go to hang out in Z's green room. And then Ave and Damian Styles like come up in the hallway to introduce themselves because they saw us there and they were like, hey, you know, I'm Damian Styles. What up? Hey, I'm Honest Ave. What up? Alex is like, what up? I'm Deadeye. I'm like, hi, I'm Sid. Oh my God. Ave's green room is right across the hall. It's like a much bigger green room. And he just kind of leaves the door open. There's a bunch of guys in there, like his whole crew, his cousins, his brothers, his videographers, all that. So Alex and I go into Ave's green room and of course they're smoking it up. They're pouring some shots. I'm like, I'm a water girly. Thank you very much though. You guys, Honest Ave passed me the blunt multiple times and I just passed it on to the next person. If that's not dedication, I don't know what the fuck is. It was just cool because nobody was judgy. Nobody was like, oh, why aren't you smoking? No, they were just like, okay, cool. Like, nobody was pushy. Nobody's pushy anymore. There's no peer pressure anymore. Times have changed, and I love that. I was trying to be cool though. I was like, look at these plants I grew a few years ago. Like, I used to smoke hella, but I just don't anymore. And they're like, oh, that's awesome. It is possible to vibe without smoking. It's possible to vibe with people who are smoking and still not smoke. You can sing together on the couch. Like, Ave was sitting right next to me on the couch at one point, and we just broke out into song. It was like a campfire movie experience. It was so cool. I wanted to be like, yo, my YouTube channel. I wanted to be like, yo, my music. But I didn't want to be that person trying to plug myself, so I really just sat back and tried to enjoy the moment, you know? Everyone was so polite that I met there. Z was awesome to hang out with. It was awesome to meet Alex. Oh my god, Deadeye Two Tongues. Like, come on. I've been following him on TikTok for like 3 years. He's been following me on TikTok for like 2 years for some reason. I guess he must think I'm cool. And he's literally one of the most intelligent people I can think of, so I take that as a huge compliment. And then after that whirlwind of a weekend of being in Grand Rapids for the Ave concert, I come home, and then a few days later, it's Hash Bash time. And I'm like, last year I went with my business cards, I went with my flyers, I went with a little sign that got kind of torn up because it was just on a big piece of paper. So this year I was like, I'm getting a poster board, we're making a big sturdy sign so that the wind doesn't, you know, break it. I'm not bothering with the flyers. I know I really wanted to have this in-person spiritual event, this starseed gathering, if you will, but it didn't happen. I really wanted it to be August 8th, 2024, because that would have been 888. I got too many things going on. Like, I don't want to confuse people and overwhelm people by talking about this event. Like, let's just go and kind of throw my YouTube channel out there. I don't even want to go and talk about the readings I do too much. Like, if people are interested and I just feel like intuitively they can handle the YouTube channel and that I do readings too, I'll throw that at them, but I'm not going to throw out all these different things because that's just too much. Like, I had some interesting conversations with a handful of people. Most people, it was just like, yeah, if you want something cool to watch later, like, check out the YouTube and here's a business card. I just had my little business cards. I handed out like a full box of those. I'm pretty sure there's like 100 in each box. So I handed out probably like 90 business cards, and that was really cool. I don't know if in the future I'm gonna try to like take videos of people and have really in-depth conversations and make a YouTube video kind of vlog all about the Hash Bash thing, asking people questions, hearing people's answers, or people asking me questions, hearing my answers. I might do something like that at Hash Bash next year. The past 2 years, I've greatly enjoyed just walking around, smiling, holding up my sign. So yeah, I survived 2 Hash Bashes and 2 Honest Ave concerts in the past year, actually. Anything you set your mind to, you can do it. Get out there and talk about what you are passionate about. Spread the word about whatever you want to express. The world can use your light, your art, your love, your passion. Spread your word, spread your truth, and just have a good time. It's all about the experience. Peace out.